I think it's interesting what you said about confidence and self-esteem, because I imagine that you felt you couldn't have been more confident as a mum. You know, where your children are concerned, you have no issues with self-confidence. You know what you're doing. You've really devoted yourself to it. You understand them. You've got a really close relationship. You know every need and want at that moment in
Mm-hmm.
time, every day. Yet when you go out into the wider world, that confidence isn't there.
Yeah.
And that can be quite a strange conflict.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really strange because that was exactly it. Especially when my son was born. Um, he was so regimented. He was in such a routine just naturally. I knew what he wanted before he gave any signals for it. So I could preempt everything. So he just literally never cried as a baby or anything. Like it was just, we
Amazing.
had this kind of like sync. I mean,
Yeah.
my daughter was different. Like she cried all the time and I had no idea why. But I was confident. So I could confidently say to people, right, he's going to need a nap within the next 10 minutes. Otherwise he's going to scream for 4 hours. So we have to get him down for a nap. And if people are like, oh, he'll be fine, I'd be like, no, like, and I would have the confidence to kind of stand up for myself. And even
Yeah.
at school and stuff, if one of the kids was going through something, I would never normally say boo to a goose. I don't know, if I said something and someone shot me down for it, I would stay down and I'd be like, oh, okay. And I would just sit with that. But when it came to the kids, if I was advocating for them and like I said, right, this is unacceptable, this sort of happens, and someone says, well, get over it. When it was the kids, I'd be like, no, it's unacceptable. There's no getting over it. You need to do something about it. Whereas the thought of doing that for me personally, no, that wouldn't happen. I would not ever
Yeah.
do anything like that. But being able to do that as a mum for your kids is proof to you that you can do it out in the big wide world. You just need the motivator to be as strong as like the kid motivator. So as much as like it is a really weird situation to be in, to like be able to stand up for your kids and speak out and be confident in all these ways, but then not show up for yourself in that same way, you have proof that you can do it. It's a mindset thing, I think, as well.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
so like the visibility on Instagram, for example, like, I mean, I was at the point where I wouldn't even FaceTime my parents. Like I would have the camera facing away from me. I couldn't do any Zoom calls through lockdown. You know, everyone was doing Zoom calls for everything. I hated being on the camera, but I knew I could do it because I had to do it for school, like appointments for parents' evenings and stuff. Like I had proof to myself that I could do it. I just had to apply that to like the business, telling myself like, you know, you can do this. Like you have to show up on Instagram and you flex the muscle, you do it, it becomes less scary. Your comfort zone expands and kind of absorbs all of that. And it's just something you work on and the confidence and everything builds from there.